Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Jay. Been on the carnivore diet for 8 out of the past 10 months, and in that time I've lost about 70 pounds. Today I'm going to talk about carnivore snacks. On the carnivore diet, we normally do not snack. In my case, I usually eat twice a day, once around 9 and again around 3. Both meals will be some kind of meat. The idea is to keep my eating within 6 hours of the day and fast for the other 18 hours. This is called intermittent fasting. But I have friends coming up this weekend to visit. I have found that one of my biggest weaknesses when it comes to this diet is dealing with other people eating snacks or eating meals at times when I don't usually eat, and I'll often get tempted to have one of the non-carnivore snacks or types of food that they're eating. So for this weekend, I'm going to have some snacks on hand just to make sure that I stay on track with my own diet. I'd rather eat outside my window and have a few carnivore snacks than just fail altogether. So this is like an insurance or a safety to make sure I don't come off the diet. I haven't really looked for carnivore snacks before at Costco or anywhere else for that matter, so I don't really know what I'm going to get yet, but I'm going to walk around, look at different foods, and try to settle on something that fits 2 criteria. Number one, I don't want to spend a fortune for them, so I'm going to try to keep it under $10. And number 2, they have to be completely carnivore. I don't want to have any non-carnivore ingredients. So with that said, I'm going to head into Costco. I'm going to take you guys along and we're going to see what we can find. Okay, so I'm in the store and I'm coming up on the snack section now. Rice Crisps. Sweet and savory mix. Low cholesterol, gluten-free. And 23 grams per serving, 23 grams of carbs. Here's something called Unreal. 23% less sugar. Still got 8 grams of carbs per serving, including 3 grams of sugar. That's not so bad, but it ain't carnivore. Protein balls. Chocolate, coconut, peanut butter. I'll skip those. M&Ms. Let's see how many carbs M&Ms have. 21 grams per serving, 62 servings per thing. It's a lot of carbs. Back in the day, I would have eaten that whole container in 3 or 4 days. Skinny popcorn.
So these are the snack things. Yes.
Pirate's Booty. Get those kids started on the carbohydrates early. Crispy Creamy wafer bars. 12 grams of carbs per serving. 20 servings per container. That's a lot of carbs. Don't know why I'm looking at all these things. I'm not going to buy any of them. 2 grams of sugar, that's all I need to know. Excuse me.
Sorry. Yeah.
But it really is just amazing how much junk they sell in these stores and people eat it up. So did I. I ended up being 100 pounds overweight. Chocolate covered biscuit sticks. Imagine giving your kids a huge box of those things. Mini fruit bars. Nuts. Definitely aren't many carnivore snacks in this place, but here we go. This is has been kind of a standby for me in the past. Jerky. And these have always been my favorite ones, the chunks. 0 sugar, grass-fed finished beef. If you look at the ingredients list, there's 0 grams of carb, 0 grams of sugar, grass-fed and finished beef, water, 2%, less than 2% encapsulated lactic acid, sea salt, cultured celery powder is the only thing in here that I would hesitate. Well, no, that's not true. There's red pepper, garlic powder, coriander. 19.75 a pound. Grass-fed beef minis. Same thing, they have all those spices. If I was in a pinch, I'd eat one of those, and I have before. Those spices are in small enough quantity that I wouldn't consider it actually breaking the carnivore diet, but it's better to avoid that, so I'm not going to get them. They're also expensive, $19 a pound. A lot of money. So the Costco snack section is a no-go. Not one thing that's truly carnivore in here. We carnivores sure don't have a lot of options in the main stores. You know, definitely we're not part of the mainstream culture. I realize that more and more. But that's okay. I've always tried to be different. And by being different in this respect, I've lost 100 pounds at 60 years old, which is not something that happens for many people. When I was in my 30s, I was in perfect shape, even though I ate all the crap in the world. It catches up with you over time. You can eat all that sugary, carby food through your 30s, and if you're working out and exercising, you'll keep in great shape. But you get to 45, 50, your metabolism changes, and believe me, it all starts packing on. And then you're in my position where you have to lose 100 pounds when you're 60. Or deal with diabetes, joint problems, all the other stuff. Okay, so now I'm in the cooler section. Slow cooked pork carnitas. That's not exactly a snack, but let's see how that looks. It's $7.59 a pound, and it has pork water, lard seasoning, has seasonings and some garlic salt. It's pretty good. 0 grams of carbs. I don't like that garlic salt, but otherwise it looks fine. Not really a snack though. Let's see what I can find for a snack. I pointed these out last time I was here. The sliced grass-fed beef sirloin at $11.49 a pound. I suppose I could always have those as snacks. Or these burnt ends, smoked and seasoned beef brisket. 5 grams of sugar per serving. No. Let's see what else they got in the cooler section. If worst comes to worst, I'll go with that grass-fed beef. Short ribs with sesame barbecue sauce. Let's see how many carbs in that. Imagine there's a lot of sugar. 7 grams of carbohydrates per serving. Serving is 3 ounce. And who eats 3 ounces of meat? I would eat a pound of this stuff, so I'd be getting 28 grams of carbs. That's all sugar. Ingredients: soy sauce, sugar, water, sesame oil, chili paste. Don't need to read any more of that. Yeah, so even if something says it's meat, you got to look at all the ingredients to make sure. Roast half duck. I doubt that would have any carbs. Beef sticks. No nitrates or nitrites added. Fully cooked. Ready to eat. Keep refrigerated. 0 sugar. These are $15.99 a pack or $7 a pound. beef water. Has some sea salt, cultured celery powder, vinegar, garlic, natural flavors, and natural sheep casing. 0 grams of carbs per serving. Okay, so it's not perfect, but I would seriously consider those, especially for the price. Has a little bit of non-carnivore spices, but it's pretty minimal. 0 grams sugar, so that should be fine.
Oh my goodness, where to go? Where is it?
Kielbasa, turkey breast, beef kebabs. I looked at these last time. They're full of breadcrumbs. Definitely not carnivore. Chicken skewers. Beef sausage. Veggie burgers with caramelized onion. No. Grilled plain chicken breast strips. Salt and pepper. $4.99 a pound, and it's pre-cooked. That's a good price. These might be good. $12.99 a pack. Artesian wraps. 0 grams of carb. Pork, beef, salt. Contains some dextrose spices, corn syrup, paprika. I don't like the corn syrup. I know it's minimal at 0 grams of carbs, but still. I'd rather go with the celery salt if I'm going to have anything like that. Pasteurized whole milk, vinegar, vegetable enzymes, salt. This is a step better, but well, $7.99 a pound isn't that bad. Oh no, that's for this. These are $16 a pound. Nope. So far for price and health, these beef sticks are taking the lead. Chicken breast bites, fully cooked. $7.39 a pound. Chicken breasts, water, dehydrated chicken broth, vinegar, potato starch, rice starch, 3 grams of carbs per serving. This just shows you how much hidden crap there is in our food. I would have bought those without thinking about it in the past. Now that I look at the ingredients, I see just how much crap there is in everything. It's really disturbing. I don't know why they do it, if it's just to make it a little bit more addictive, make it taste better, or if there's some other more nefarious reason. Why is it so hard to get a pure carnivore snack? Deviled egg potato salad. Alright, these smoked salmon slices. Honey mustard dill, no thank you. Sockeyed salmon, salt. That's pretty good. $18.99 a pound. $15 a pound. But they're not really snacky. That's going to look funny if I'm eating those when everyone else is having some other snack. I think I'm going to pass on the salmon. Cheese. I tend to kind of stuff myself with cheese when I eat it, and that ends up being a lot of carbohydrates too. There's those brats. By the way, these are pretty good for breakfast. They're $2.85 a pound. Like any other sausage, they have a tiny bit of sugar in them. But it still adds up to 2 grams of carbs per serving. And that is the sugar. So That's a bit of, how many sausages in one serving? One grilled link. So I've been eating those this week, and that actually means I'm eating 4 grams of sugar for breakfast. It is not optimal. I don't think I'll buy those again. See, that's what we need to do, is look at the ingredients. I had no idea. I thought there was sugar. I knew there'd be a bit of sugar, but I never realized it'd be 2 whole grams. And on the carnivore diet, we're watching out for that. All right, beef sticks it is. 0 sugar. I am gonna get some vinegar and celery powder, but it's 0 grams sugar, and of all these snacks, I think it's the best. At $7.10 a pound, it's half the price of those chomps, and the only difference is it's not grass-fed beef. If I had more patience, maybe I'd go into the freezer department and see if there's any good frozen snacks, but I don't know. I'll save that for another video. So the weekend has come and gone. My friends came up, we had a great time. I ate probably 4 of these sticks myself and cut up some of them and served them with cheese for an appetizer one day. Everybody liked them. I had a couple in the late afternoon yesterday. They were dinner. They actually made a pretty good dinner. 2 of them was enough. I have 1 left that I'm gonna eat now. I hope if you got one thing out of this video, it was how careful you have to be shopping for really anything on the carnivore diet, or whatever diet you happen to be on. It's kind of shocking just how much crap there is in the food that we eat, even the food that's marketed as healthy. I had no idea there'd be corn syrup in those provolone prosciutto wraps. I mean, who would have thought? Some carnivore content creators love to go on about government conspiracy and the food industry, all these different actors, and there may be some truth in that, but you know what? No one holds us down and shoves this stuff in our mouths. We do have our own agency, our own freedom to choose what we're going to eat. We can look at labels, we can educate ourselves. That's what I choose to do. I'm not going to disempower myself and say it's all some kind of vast conspiracy and to make us all fat. I'm going to educate myself. I'm going to teach myself how to eat well and avoid the crap that there seems to be so much of out there in the supermarkets. So that's my 2 cents. My snacks aren't perfect. I'm not going to buy any more until the next time I have people come up. I have found that the best thing to do is avoid snacks entirely and just eat meat. But these sticks are a good fallback if you ever find yourself in a place where you do need to have some snacks on hand. So that's it for this video. Keep making healthy decisions, and I'll see you in the next one.